Okay, so I'm going to try and cover a few little topics right now because I fear that I'm a one-trick pony, and once I get it into my head, one trail of thought, one rhyming word, it just stays in that court. So let's try and delve further afield. So the king went to Southport, and as a British citizen, we needed to see the king go to Southport, to dip out of his holiday and his break, to go and see the people who are marred with such tragedy. So the people within Southport needed that lead, that guide, that empathy, that unity. But the people on the outside looking in needed to see that also. So when the news broke yesterday that he was going to Southport, it was nice. It was a nice feeling. It was like a glimmer and a moment of the Queen, but obviously there was only one Queen, but it was that same feeling of proud and pride in a majesty, able to understand what was needed in that moment in time, understanding straight after that the royal family can't just rush in and be in the way. This is not about them in that minute, in that moment. But he bided his time, and he come to say hello, to thank, and just be there, you know, to see, to show that I see this, and the people needed him to show that he see this, you know, and in a country marred with such suffering and pain and divides, we needed a lead to come out and say in a moment that it's going to be all right. I don't know if that'll carry on, but it made me feel happy inside, you know. Meanwhile, his son and his wife are out here doing what they've done, what seems forever now, as we watch them go on this fake royal tour, as we watch them go to Colombia with a security crew and all the galore. And it turns out now that allegedly that cost the Colombian government / people £1.5 million to keep Harry and Meghan secure. Let's say this again, £1.5 million. And as Harry and Meghan speak on stage, is about keeping our children safe, and how that's their priority. How is it okay that you're taking the money to keep the other children safe away to pay for you and your fake royal fake away? It's literally like a parade of you know, I've seen people report of like, I don't know who's using who more. Like, is it the Colombian government using them? There's a smoke screen, there's a, you know, happy, we're proud, this country. Or is it Harry and Meghan using them to again create a smoke screen of our careers are not on the floor? All you see is a mirage at this point, you know. That's what we see. And I did a post ages ago where I said, people are not going to want to buy the perfume you are wearing. We don't want to wear the clothes you are wearing. The big brand deals are out because you've shown yourself, you know. And to speak on internet safety and this whole the lines of internet, when we see them on an interview with grieving parents in this new direction, because there's been so many directions, the detours have been through the roof, you know. They left to find freedom. They got sort of distracted along the way, and along the time we've watched them pick up these vulnerable people, this collective, to create a shield, to, you know, this smoke screen again of we're doing okay, we're out here because we want to be, because we want to do good with our platform. But make sure you take £1.5 million to keep us safe along the way. But we watch them with these grieving parents, as it's heavily pronounced that, you know, this is a one-time only there, where they're actually going to see Harry and Meghan, this interview, this grab of a slot to put themselves out there and not them, then the rest of it will be online. So you're heavily reliant on this thing that you hate so much, but it's not that, is it? You want to just silence the people that point out the truth in your lies. Because I don't believe for a second it's about children and their safety. I believe it's the constant using and navigating all they can to shine a light on their plight, you know. Of course there issues will be with social media for people like me to speak truth to their lies. It's palpable. It's shocking to watch this crazy life they lead with no understanding of reading a room as she drags about her once happy prince, no longer a smile to convince, you know. And I've said it before, like, Isaiah's life was so bad and so wrong prior to Meghan, and she was the one who achieved so much and brought his life back into the now. Why can't his face, his body language speak that to us? The whole shebang, you know? Why couldn't you have your family, Harry? Why can't you have your friends, Harry? What is so wrong with you having unity, Harry? Because as we see yesterday with King Charles, in that unity he brought to those people, in a connection he brought. Harry and Meghan don't bring a connection. They're almost like an infection at this point. It's like spreads this negativity. Even if they were to do something good, even if they were to shock us all and not make it about them and bring someone else's plight before them, we wouldn't feel. We would be looking for the motive. A bit like, you know, I haven't scratched the surface yet, fret for another book. You know, there's a constant circle back round to them, their plight, us, and nothing speaks more bigger than figures and money. And when you're taking 1.5 million pounds off the Colombian people to invest in you and your stage, and how you want to fake away something you had in the first place, I think that speaks volumes to Harry and Meghan's brand in how they're out here for the take. And this was never ever unplanned. But these are just my thoughts and my feelings shared to you as a people, as a person, someone who can't believe this stage that they garner as they create this one time only shock events of Harry and Meghan, and how they try and invent, you know. So